Omar stood silently in the corner of their small, dimly lit home, his eyes wide open, the shadows playing tricks on his imagination. His mother, Layla, tried to console his younger siblings, tucking them into makeshift beds scattered across the floor. Tonight, like the many nights before, they braced themselves for the terror about to unfold. They lived in Gaza, one of the most conflicted regions on Earth. The first ominous whir of the planes became audible, and a deathly stillness gripped the air. Layla hugged the children tightly, murmuring calming words, though her own heart pounded in fear. Omar, the eldest at 12, felt an overwhelming sense of responsibility. He reached out to clutch his mother's hand, trying to convey strength. Suddenly, the sky outside their window was lit up by brief, intense flashes. The ground shook as the bombs started falling, sending tremors through their fragile home. Shrieks of despair and the booming sound of explosions filled the night. Windows shattered, and the distant cries for help were barely audible over the thunderous noise of destruction. A chill ran down Omar's spine as he heard the unmistakable sound of a nearby hospital being struck. His thoughts were with those inside, the doctors, nurses, and patients, now engulfed by chaos and flames. He had always wanted to be a doctor, to bring healing where there was so much pain. But tonight, he couldn't even dream. Hours passed like decades in the cacophony of terror. Omar and his family huddled together, praying for the dawn. When the quiet returned, it was a silence filled with echoes of loss. The once familiar streets were unrecognizable, laden with debris and the haunting presence of death. Life had been snuffed out in an instant. Amid the rubble and ruin, the next cruel reality dawned. Aid was denied, blocked at borders. The promised help, the one glimmer of hope, never came. Convoys stood still, as children cried for water and food. Injustice settled like dust over the shattered remnants of life. The people, already broken, found solidarity in shared suffering. Omar, now devoid of childhood innocence, held his head high. He had witnessed unimaginable horror, but in his young heart, a seed of resilience had been planted. His story, like that of so many others, was one of silent endurance in the face of overwhelming injustice.